Hello YouTube, hello my beautiful creepers. So how's everyone doing today? I want to say it's maybe been about a week, maybe 2 weeks since my last video, and I want to greatly apologize just because life got very busy after that video. I forget which video it is that I posted last, but life got very crazy. Like I said, the haunted house is still going on. Work's been insane. And, I haven't had as much time I wanted to upload the video. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm going to still continue to upload videos whenever I have free time. Because I really feel as though I should keep doing this. And I've gained a lot of confidence in myself from doing this and being able to provide awesome content for you guys. It's been about 3 years, I think. No. Yeah, I want to say it's been about 3 years since I started my channel. A little over 3 years now because I started in July. And I've seen this channel grow. I've seen, people who I know subscribe. I've seen people who ask me about my YouTube channel and what kind of videos I make and stuff like that. And I understand the past couple of videos I've been making have been like the same type of thing. But, like I said, I've been so busy that it's just like, huh. Okay, so we're gonna do this video for you guys. And then in the future, I'm gonna have some fun story time videos for you. Side note, if you notice that my hair is shorter, yes, I got a haircut because my purple is not as vibrant as it normally is. I will be fixing that shortly. I probably will be fixing it tomorrow. It is Thursday, November 5th. So I'm going to be probably doing it tomorrow, which is Friday the 6th, because I don't have work on Saturday. So we're going to be doing it that way. So this video is going to be I don't know what you'd call it. It's going to be a haul in a sense, but it's also going to be like a little bit of a story time. So we're going to get on with the video. So when I get into the story, when you work / volunteer at a haunted house in the month of October, September, even a little bit in November, mainly the October era and somewhat September era, it is hard to go to other haunts when you volunteer at a haunt because all the haunts have their times co-aligned with each other. So the only 2 nights that I can think of that we could go, that I could have went to a haunt is either the first Sunday of the month when we do not have it because we're off, or Halloween. And due to COVID and Corona and stuff and coronavirus and all that stuff going on, I still wanted to have a somewhat fun yet decent Halloween because Halloween is a very important holiday to me. It's one of my favorites. I know a lot of people are into Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. I'm Halloween. Halloween is my holiday. It's my shit. It's the best. I love it. So a couple weeks ago, well, more like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe 5 now, on the first Sunday of the month for October, we were off from the haunted house that I work at. I'm going to stop playing with my hair. Sorry. And I was like to my dad, I want to go to a haunted attraction. You can't always go to them when you work at one. So let's go. So my dad and I decided to check out this haunt, which actually is not far from where I live. It's in Shelton, Connecticut. And we decided to bring my friend. Now, this friend that we brought with us, she's known me since birth. Like, she's known me since I was a baby. And she's only a couple years older than me. She's married now. She's like 31 and she has a husband and she has a 2-year-old son. So, obviously, doing things is a lot harder for her because she has a child to take care of and she's going to school. She's working and trying to support her family. even though it's very hard, but I still want her to come with me and my dad. So we helped, make it happen. So we only got tickets for the trail. They had a trail and a walkthrough. And in the hayride, may I remind you, the haunt that we went to, obviously I don't work there. I just went there to have fun. It was a very good haunt. I enjoyed it. It was called Legends of Fear in Shelton, Connecticut. And it was very good. I like to go to haunts. I like to see how other haunts do their thing. I like to see how people work differently at different places. That's what I like to do, and see how, different places do different things. So we all went, it was a Sunday, so obviously I had work the next day. But we went through on a Sunday night, and we went through the trail. And the trail was really good. They had it set up so you walk through the beginning, you get to the first attraction, you walk a little bit more, you get to a little setup, and then you get to the next attraction, and then so on and so forth. I really liked that because it was really spaced out and it wasn't all clumped together. And it was obviously a very good time. I had a wonderful night. It was really fun. The other thing is, it was outdoors. And it was warmer when we first went in the beginning of the month. And usually when I go to a concert or a haunt, if they do have that option, I personally like to get merch. That's what I like to do. I've always been that way, especially with concerts. But, now haunted houses are doing it, or haunted attractions are doing it. So, I think it's cool too. So, when I went the first time, I got a t-shirt and I got a hoodie. Because I am losing weight actively, and my clothes don't fit. And I needed some new stuff anyway. So, I got a t-shirt and a hoodie. So, fast forward, which was really fun, by the way. We decided to go on Halloween to the same haunt, my father and I. And then this time, instead of bringing my friend who's known me since birth, we decided to do a group thing with our scene mates / other friends at the haunted house that I work at, which is the Trail of Terror in Wallingford. Now, obviously, like I said, when you work at a haunt, you can't always go to them. So it's really hard to go about things like that. So we went through the trail together, and we went as a giant group, and that was so much fun. Like, it's so fun to see how other haunts do their thing, and to see how they execute scaring people, obviously, because every haunt is different, and they do things very differently, and some haunts have more detail than others. Some haunts have more special effects than others. Some people pay their actors, and some people don't. It all really just depends on what the haunt is and where you're at. So we went through the haunt. And we afterwards we got hot cocoa and stuff like that. And what was kind of upsetting though was that because me and my dad, we went together, and then our scene mates took and picked up everyone else that lived up by them to bring them down, so we could go to the haunt together. But what was kind of sad was, one friend of mine, she didn't stay. She immediately left, like right after. And it was just like, I wish you would have stayed, because I wanted, have hot cocoa with you or talk with you about the detail or whatever the case may be. But whatever. Can't control people. So what happened was, with the other group of friends that we brought with us, we went to get hot cocoa, donuts, and we went to get merch. And again, I'm a big sucker for merch. Big sucker for merch. So I got merch, and I'm about to show you guys the merch that I got from both times that I went. And, I did spend quite a bit of money, but you know what? It was the end of the season. They weren't going to open the next day. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Well, screw it. So with further ado, we're going to get into our haul portion of merch from Legends of Fear. And again, I'm losing weight. I'm actively losing weight, so I need new clothes. I need new stuff. And winter's coming, so hoodies and long sleeves and t-shirts and sweatpants are the way to go. So with further ado, let's get into the haul portion of this video. So, I'm going to show you the first stuff that I got from the first time that we went to the haunt. And I'm going to start off with this t-shirt. And it is just, a plain t-shirt. It says Legends of Fear on the front. Legends of Fear. Just a simple plain black t-shirt. And this is in a size 2. Yeah, that is a 2X. So there you go. I personally like the pattern a lot. It grabs my attention. And like I said, another thing is comfort. Comfort's a very big thing for me. So there's the t-shirt I got from the first time. The second thing I got is a hoodie. And again, it's just the same thing as the t-shirt, same pattern. Just looks like this. Legends of Fear on the front. And then it has that on the back. And again, I thought that was kind of cool. So that's the stuff I got from the first time around. And now I didn't know that they were going to change their stuff so dramatically from that first Sunday of the month to the 31st of October. So we're going to show you the other stuff that we picked up. And like I said, I tend to go all out when I get merch because, it's just a good way to get your stuff that you want. So the first thing that we got from the second time that we went on Halloween, I picked up this t-shirt. And it says Legends of Fear 2020 Bites. Which is very true, by the way. So, there you go. There's that. I love the skull. That's what attracted me to the shirt in the first place, was the skull. The second thing that I got in here is a hoodie. Again, I love my hoodies. They're very comfy. And this is also a pullover hoodie. And, it's just your standard, again, skull with 2020 bites on it. And it says Legends of Fear in the front in white. There you go. There's that. And then there's one thing I want to wait till the last thing to show you. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is also a long sleeve. Again, don't have a lot of long sleeve shirts, so when I saw this, and again, the same pattern, I had to have it. And that's this shirt right here, 2020 Bites, Legends of Fear, long sleeve, black, yellow, skull, fangs, gotta love it. So there's that one. And then, this is another hoodie. And this is a zip up. The first two I showed you were pullovers. This is a zip up. I personally prefer zip ups just because if I'm like really hot, I can take it off very easily. Go ahead to a pullover, pull it over your head. But anyway, that's okay. I didn't really care. But I saw this. And again, I love it. And it says Legends of Fear. And it's the exact same one as the first one. The very first one I showed you. But it's a zip up. And I like it because this one has no yellow in it. It's just your standard white and gray Legends of Fear stuff. And again, like I said, I needed hoodies and I needed t-shirts and long sleeve shirts. So I picked those. The last thing I got, which completely baffled me, was actually this. And it's a hat. Fun fact for a lot of people that don't know, I do collect hats. I've been collecting hats for maybe 15 years. Is that, no, 27. So I want to give or take and maybe say between, I started when I was maybe 8 or 9. So, yeah, it's been quite a couple years. I was young. And it's this hat right here. And I saw this on the mannequin at the haunt. And I was like, I really, really like that. And it basically says, bad to the effing bone. Now, I am a person who wears hats as a female. And, it's weird. People say it's weird, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I like to wear my hats backwards like this. I always have. I always have. Sometimes on occasion, I will wear it like this. To the side. Although I do prefer to wear them in the back because I just think they're more comfortable that way. And I used to be like a complete skater girl, so wearing them backwards is more symbolic for me to wear it backwards like that. Now, when I was taking it out of the packaging, it said hat, skull, mask. I didn't know what that meant. So I opened the package, and it turns out that they made a mask in the hat. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to see through the eye holes, but it looks like this. Now, it is a cool concept, but I'm probably not going to really use the mask portion because, one, the eyes are driving me crazy, and two, I really don't have a use for the mask portion. However, it does have a use because it can catch all the sweat that I wear in the hat when I wear it like that. And like I said, it says bad to the effing bone. So I really do appreciate things like that. Because again, growing up, I was a skater chick. I had the badass look, stuff like that. So that is my haunt haul. As for the other part of the story, I want to let you know we had a very fun time. After everybody left, the second time we went, which was Halloween, my dad and I, we also had tickets to go on the hayride. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with going on haunted hayrides. I've been on maybe 2 or 3 in my lifetime, so I do better with walking trails than hayrides, but I will say this. The haunted hayride was amazing. You go, again, to a section. They have a little skit. They have a few minutes. Then you go to the next thing. And it was very well executed, very well done, very well played out, and it was really, really good. I thought it was really good, and I will definitely be going back next year, especially if COVID is still happening by next October, especially because, again, Halloween is important to me, and where I work at a haunted house is not always open, especially not on Halloween. So it is a fun thing to do on Halloween. I had a good time. My dad had a good time. Some of the people who went with us had a good time. Others not so much. But, it really is how you look at it. I look at it as, it's interesting to see how other haunts operate. And it's interesting to see how they do things and how they, how they're able to maneuver things and be able to execute detail and stuff like that. Working at a haunt has really adapted my mind and changed my mind how I look at things. But please let me know which item of clothing you like the most. Was it the hat? Was it the sweaters? The t-shirts? The long sleeves? Give me a thumbs up. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a video, it will notify you as to when I do. And it costs nothing to absolutely be part of my spooky family. My spooky creeper family. And I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Again, please let me know which item of clothing you liked the most. I know I've been wanting to make a video on this for at least a week, because on Saturday it will be a week since Halloween happened. So again, like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become of the spooky member family of creepers, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright guys, have a good night. Bye.